Support for this podcast comes from St. Alphonsus Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinics, with physicians, physical therapists, and trainers who treat sports and performance-related injuries, with locations across the valley. More information on services and locations at stalphonsus.org/stayactive.
Idaho is a big state, and it covers a lot of territory. Idaho Matters wants to take you to every corner of the Gem State by visiting all 44 counties. And we need your help to do that. Email us your story ideas at idahomatters@boisestate.edu for our new series we're calling Idaho 44. And be sure to join us each weekday at noon and 8 on Idaho Matters and travel the state with us.
From Boise State Public Radio, this is The Connector, Idaho Daily News. Good morning, I'm Jackson Holmes. It's Tuesday, July 27th, and here are today's headlines. The Ada County Highway District recently released their budget for next year, including plans for significant road work. The victims of the fatal plane crash in Canyon County have been identified. Jaialdi begins today. Hear more about what kind of preparation went into the first festival in 10 years. Ada County Highway District is planning major road work west of Boise next year. James Dawson has more highlights from the agency's newly released budget.
ACHD's spending plan comes in at nearly $251 million for the next fiscal year, beginning in October. Big projects in western Ada County include several spots along Linder Road from State Street south to Overland Road. ACHD's budget director, Christine Tandler, says drivers can expect more road work on the connector, as well as in southeast Boise near Barber Park.
That is Fairview Avenue Bridge going into town. So we're looking at redoing that bridge. And then the Ecker Road Bridge that we did get funding from the state for that also.
Sidewalk upgrades are also planned for the Boise Bench in West Boise. One project will run along Liberty Street between Denton and Douglas near St. Alphonsus Hospital. The other stretches between Victory and Overland Roads along Stoddard in front of Victory Middle School. ACHD will release its final draft budget August 6th, with the final adoption hearing set for August 27th. James Dawson, Boise State Public Radio News.
The Ada and Canyon County coroners have identified the 3 people who died in an airplane crash in Nampa Sunday afternoon. 30-year-old Justine Leroy and 43-year-old Brandon Leroy were pronounced dead on the scene after the small airplane they were flying in crashed into an outbuilding in a Nampa neighborhood. 23-month-old Paxton Leroy was transported to a nearby hospital and died Sunday evening. Nampa Police Department is continuing to investigate the crash. About 40,000 people are expected this week in Boise to attend Jaialdi, the Basque festival last celebrated a decade ago. Festivities include traditional dances, sports competition, drinks, and of course, lots of food. Julie Luqueta has more.
It's the day before events kick off and trucks are dropping off supplies on the sidewalk while workers set up string lights between the trees lining Boise's Basque block. Jeff May, the owner of the corner pub Guernica, and his team have been getting ready for Jaialdi for months.
We've just been trying to double up, working 7 days a week, trying to build up as much prep as possible.
One of the most popular items on their menu, croquetas, deep-fried balls of masa, a thick bechamel made of butter, flour, and milk, flavored with chicken and onions.
They're fantastic. They're nice and velvety and crispy.
On a normal week, the pub sells about 2,000 of them, but for Jaialdi, May thinks they'll get through 20,000. The popularity of croquetas is not a mystery.
I think because of the butter, probably. It's really good. It's basically deep-fried gravy, too. It's delicious.
Cook Becky Diven is making more dough, cooking down the sticky mixture over a large pot, stirring it with a giant wooden paddle until it's thick enough to be rolled into balls.
And then it goes in the egg wash and then the panko. And then it has to chill again, so when we put it in the fryer, it doesn't explode.
The party starts this evening on the Basque block and runs until Sunday. Julie Kalimocho-Liketa, Boise State Public Radio News.
And that's today's episode of The Connector. I'm Jackson Holmes, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. To stay in touch with the news between now and then, check out boisestatepublicradio.org or download the free Boise State Public Radio app. Thanks for listening.